In this video, you'll learn how to use ClickUp for HR by setting up a simple, effective workflow that you can build on over time. We'll create a dedicated HR list, then customize it with stages that match a typical HR process. By the end, you'll have a clean space where you can track candidates or employees from start to finish. To get started, open ClickUp and make sure you're in the correct space where you want your HR work to live. A space is like a high-level container for a department or team, so you might already have one for HR operations or your general company workspace. If you don't have a specific HR space, just choose the one that makes the most sense for your organization. Now, look for the plus icon next to your space name. This is where you'll add new locations for your work. Click that plus icon, and from the options that appear, choose List. A list in ClickUp is a great way to group related tasks together, so it's perfect for HR processes like hiring or managing employee information. You'll be prompted to name your new list. Here you can type employee directory if your focus is storing and maintaining employee records, or recruitment if you're primarily tracking candidates through the hiring pipeline. Choose the one that best matches your immediate needs. You can always create additional lists later for different HR functions. Once you've typed the name, click Create List. ClickUp will generate that list inside your chosen space, and you'll see an empty area ready for your tasks. Next, we'll set up the stages of your HR workflow using statuses. At the top of your new list, look for the statuses icon. This usually appears as a label or a small indicator showing the current workflow setup. Click that statuses icon, then select Manage Statuses. This is where you can control how work moves from one stage to another. By default, ClickUp might give you some basic statuses like to do or in progress, but for HR, you want something more tailored. Click on Custom to create your own status set. Here, you'll define the key stages candidates or employees pass through in your process. Type in the HR stages: application, interview, offer, and onboarding. Application is where every new candidate or request starts. Interview covers all the conversations and assessments you run. Offer is where you track who has received an offer and what stage that offer is in. Onboarding is for new hires as they complete paperwork, training, and setup tasks. Add these one by one as individual statuses, making sure they appear in the logical order you want work to move through. As you set these up, think about how your team works in real life. These 4 stages are a solid foundation, and you can always come back later to add more detailed steps like screening or reference check if your process becomes more complex. When you're done entering the statuses, confirm and save your changes. Now your list is ready to use. You can start adding tasks for each candidate or employee and move them through application, interview, offer, and onboarding as they progress. This simple setup gives you a clear visual pipeline for HR inside ClickUp, and it's fully customizable as your needs grow.